I just think it's crazy you won't date a short guy. You really think that at any moment some taller than you, perfect guy is just gonna walk through that door?
Okay.
Welcome, movie lovers, to another exciting episode on The Real. As always, my name hasn't changed. My name is still Linda. Well, today we're talking about a very simple drama, maybe comedy, romantic movie called Tall Girl. But I'm going to be bringing you two in one. So I'm going to be bringing you Tall Girl 1 and 2 together. So for Tall Girl 1, it was about an hour, 41 minutes long, written by Sam Walford and was directed by Nziga Stewart. And for Tall Girl 2, it was actually released in 2022. The first one was released in 2019, still by the same writer, who was Sam Walford, but the part 2 was directed by Emily Ting. Part 2 was about 1 hour 37 minutes long, not so bad at all. And this movie, they had the same actors and actresses. You had Ava Michelle, you had Griffin Clark, you had Sabrina Carpenter, Angelica Washington, Luke Ensign, Steve Zahn, Angelina, and Clara Wilson. Just a few. Stay with me this week. Let's talk about Tall Girl 1 and 2.
You know that really, really tall girl that you go to school with?
Would you maybe wanna...
Well, that's me.
Never mind.
16 years old, 6'1.5".
Everyone, so good to have you with me. So today we're having a 2-in-1. Instead of giving you in bits, let's just bring the two together. They're not so long, and I saw them back to back, so let's talk about it. So in this movie, Jodi was the tallest girl in her school. In high school, she was about 16, and she regretted being tall. Everyone kept making a mockery of her, and just making jest of her. How is the weather up there? She felt really bad for being tall. I thought that was a good thing and an advantage. For some people short, they want to be tall. And for those tall, they want to be short. Very strange, weird thing. But she just wasn't happy. She wanted to be the same height with others and then have a normal boyfriend who was her height. Now, because she was so tall, it became so difficult for her to find a boyfriend of her height. So one day, a transfer student comes in all the way from Sweden, Sting, and she felt, oh wow, this is the guy of my dreams. We're the same height, he's tall, and we're going to date. Well, that really didn't happen so much. But then in part 1, Jodi finds love in the unexpected place. Moving on to part 2. In part 2, Jodi decides, you know what, I've faced my worst fears. I've spoken at prom. I met the love of my life and I'm happy and I'm okay. I want to take on a project I've never done before. So she decides to apply to be play the lead role in the most interesting drama movie, drama in her school, play a role as a lead actress. So Jodi applies and then she gets into the audition and she was granted the role. So for the final year drama, the school drama, Jodi plays the lead role and the first of its kind as the tallest girl to ever act that role. It wasn't really funny because the short girl who was always like the prettiest, finest, who had played that role for years, just couldn't understand why Jodi was chosen. But Jodi killed it and did a good job. Well, you need to check out part 2. So they decided to act part 2. She played the role, did well. She had a serious fight with her new boyfriend she found in part 1. So you need to go and watch it and find out who the boyfriend was, how they fought, how they made up, and how things ended well. And they lived happily ever after, right? Anyway, that was what it is. Anyway, go check out Tall Girl 1 and 2. Simple drama movie. It was just okay. I guess because we're lacking action movies on Netflix, there's nothing else to do to check out what they have. So that was why. But it's okay. I was calling the movie 7.5. It wasn't bad. Just not my kind of movie. High school comedy. I always like when it's the action type and everything is always exciting. So maybe that's my bias to it. But it was good. If you like drama, high school movies, go take a shot. I'm sure you will like it. As usual, before you run away, make sure you do follow us across our social media handle at MyMovieViewNG on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Leave us a comment to tell us what you think. If you like the movie or not. If you felt I scored too high or too low, let us know what you feel. Till I come your way again, my name is Linda. Thanks for always tuning in and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
You're on TikTok?
You don't follow me?
There's no worse bully than the one you create in your own head.
I'm lost without her.